So we do this. They sack the Imperious Perfect. They have to draw a Lord to actually kill the Onyx.
New job. You'll learn the.
Hey everybody, Matumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena, and we have a very special deck coming at you for a special reason. But before we unveil that special reasoning, real quick, just want to remind everybody, if you enjoy the deck and the video, please like, comment, subscribe, check out all the cool links down below, join the Discord. Anything you do to help the channel does help immensely. Help with those YouTube algorithms. But let's hop into today's deck, and we are playing Tendrils of Onyx. So this deck is brought to us directly from a member of our Discord, actually one of my longtime friends, Mr. Dandelion. We are playing this. He sent this to us. It's a deck that he built for fun, and it actually looks pretty good. It actually works fairly decently. And we told him that we would play this deck for him for his birthday. So when this airs, it will actually be his birthday. So happy birthday, Mr. Dandelion. If you are, if anybody's watching, down in the comments, tell Mr. Dandelion happy birthday, and that would be amazing. He would love that. And again, so we're going to play this deck. So let's talk about this deck and what he's told me about it and why we're playing some of the cards that we're playing. So the first thing I do want to cover is a lot of the card choices are in here solely based on what he has in his collection. You know, his collection is not as extensive as other people's, or, you know, especially like myself. So, you know, some of the card choices in here are this way because of that. One of which being Grim Tutors. So Grim Tutor obviously is a great tutor card. It lets you search your library for a card for 3 mana. Put it in your hand, you shuffle, you lose 3 life. So he actually wanted to be playing Masterminds Acquisitions, but for some reason he actually managed to open 3 Mythic cards and he has not opened or crafted any of the Masterminds Acquisitions. So we have Grim Tutors in here. With me playing this and seeing some of the crazy games that I've had and that I've shared in my Discord stream, I've actually been pretty happy with this because of the fact that it costs 3 mana over 4. So I am really okay, you know, if you guys decide to play this, if you switch it for one card or the other one. If you do play Masterminds Acquisition, it will give you access to a 7-card sideboard, so please, you know, make that. But let's just cover this deck. This deck is a mono black control deck. It focuses on removing your opponent's creatures without having to target them. And then it just kind of takes over the game with Professor Onyx. So Professor Onyx is a really cool ability. So she's a 6 mana, 5 loyalty planeswalker. She has Magecraft ability. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So it is important noting that it's whenever you cast or copy. So, because we are going to take advantage of this. So, what abilities does she have? She has a +1 that says you lose a life. Look at the top 3 cards, put 1 in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Really great. It's going to feed the spells that we're going to be casting. The -3 ability is a creature removal ability. It says each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. So, this does guarantee you to remove the biggest creature that your opponent has on the board, and it does not target it. And then the ultimate ability I've never actually got to use. Each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, they lose 3 life, and you have to do this 6 more times. So you potentially can just 21 them if they don't have any cards in their hand. So pretty cool. But however, what we really want to be using Professor Onyx with, and that's going to be part of the name of the deck, is going to be Tendrils of Agony. So Tendrils of Agony is a 4 mana spell. This is from the Mystical Archives. It's a Storm card. So Storm says whenever you cast this spell, you get to copy it for each spell cast before it this turn. So let's say we cast 3 other spells, whether they're just, you know, okay spells. We're just going to say we've cast 3 other spells before Tendrils of Agony. We then cast Tendrils of Agony. This is our 4th spell. So we get to put Tendrils of Agony on the stack, and then 3 other copies. So we actually get to hit for 8. They're gonna lose 8 life. We're gonna gain 8 life. And then if we have Professor Onyx in play, that's going to trigger an additional 4 times because it's going to trigger for us casting this, and then it's going to trigger for each of the copies. So 3 more copies plus 1 more cast of this. So that's 8. We're basically doubling. So that would be 16 damage with Professor Onyx total. And that's almost 20 damage in 1 turn. So just think about that. This Professor Onyx also turns Thought Seizes into free, like duress type card, where we don't actually lose life, because we're going to gain life from the Magecraft ability, and then we're going to lose the life. So our life total is going to stay the same. So let's just hit on all of the removal that we have in the deck. We have 4 Innocent Bloods. This is great for the really quick decks that got, Llanowar Elves, the red and blue 1-drops, white 1-drops, stuff like that. Really good. It's not targeted, so we don't have to worry about, hexproof or indestructibility or anything like that. We also have Chainer's Edicts for the exact same reason. This is just a 2-mana version of Innocent Blood, except it does have flashback, so we can cast it from our graveyard if we have 7 mana. Really, really, really powerful. We have 3 copies of Extinction Event. Again, not targeted removal. I do feel like you could also potentially put Languishes in your deck in place of this. However, we also have Blood on the Snow. So we are playing 21 snow-covered lands. So Blood on the Snow is going to be beneficial because we can destroy either all creatures, all planeswalkers, which is huge. We get to choose either one. But then if they've already dealt with one of our Onyxes or we've discarded it for some reason, we actually get to return a creature or planeswalker card with mana value X or less, where X is the amount of snow mana spent to cast the spell. So if we have 6 snow swamps in play and we cast this, we wipe the board, and then we get to bring back Professor Onyx, and then we get to immediately plus, and we just get to go crazy with it. So really, really, really good. So we do have a little bit of targeted removal. We have Erebos' Intervention. This is in here for life gain. It also is in here for exiling cards out of the graveyard. There are a lot of decks right now that do play Graveyard Hate. 4 copies of Thoughtseize as well. We do have Mind Stones and a couple of Maze Mind Tomes, because I do feel like we are in a mono black control shell. Mr. Dandelion did say that he wanted to have a little bit of ramp and a little bit of card draw. And on top of the Maze Mind Tome, we do have the addition of Sign in Blood. This is a great card. This is one of those common cards that was upshifted to a rare. So it is double black. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. So this is another great card. Just lets you draw 2 cards on turn 2 for 2 mana and 2 life. Really, really powerful. But that is the deck. So again, we are playing only 23 lands in a 61 card deck. It might seem low, but for some reason it kind of works. And I have played many games with this, and I'll say this again when I start getting into the games, but I'm probably about a 50% win rate or so, like right around there with this deck. So I'm not expecting to go, spout off, a 7-0 run here, but this deck just seems to work sometimes, and I do like all of the card selections. And if you're playing against these really heavy creature decks, this deck fares really well against so many ways to deal with creatures. So yeah, that's the deck. This is going to be a lot of fun. Now again, it's Mr. Dandelion's birthday, so this is for him. So again, in the comments, tell Mr. Dandelion happy birthday. Come into the Discord, tell him happy birthday as well. And hey, check out his stream and whatnot. Go subscribe to him. I'll put his links down in the description. So with that being said, guys, let's hop into the gameplay. We will see you guys at the wrap-up.
All right, mono black control / storm, Tendrils, Professor Onyx. We're doing the shenanigans. Let's see what we're able to string together here. Again, thanks Mr. Dandelion for the deck. Happy birthday as well. We have a turn 1 Thoughtseize. We just have to hope that they are not also playing black with the Thoughtseizes. But based on their sleeves, probably an Izzet deck. Hey, look at that. I want to take this. This is like just really good card advantage for them. We have enough creature removal to just keep them at bay for a little while. They hit us for 1. But no big deal here. No big deal. No big deal. And use our mana efficiently here. That way next turn we could potentially Innocent Blood and Sign in Blood if we need to. They're going to play a Pyromancer. Hopefully don't have an instant here. Perfect. When it all comes together. Oh man, of course. This card is just really, really good. Alright, what do you got, my friend? Give another little dragon boy. Okay. Okay. Well, we are going to kill the heck out of this thing. We just can't let that Pyromancer just start getting out of control and making too many creatures. That way we can't actually get ahead of them. Well, yeah, we do have these, but you just really never know how many counters a deck like that is playing. So I think we do have to draw cards here now. We want to hit another swamp, get back up to 6 mana, and then we want to really just start hitting our payoffs. I guess our best draws would just be Swamp, Professor Onyx. Alright, what do you got over there? What do you got over there? Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, well. Maybe just play another creature to try to get around the Chainer's Edict that's potentially about to happen. Nope. A Grim Tutor. Sign of Blood. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, sure. I got really confused for a second. Like, how did he just counter that? We're really not generating any extra mana. Okay. Alright, well. Yeah, let's go and do this now. We don't have enough snow mana to, like, my other thought process was playing this and then -3ing it, causing him to do this, and then sacrifice it or using actual spells to make more creatures to actually go after the Onyx. But we don't have enough snow mana to get back a Professor Onyx, so I really want to be able to use this, I guess, in the most effective way. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Does kind of leave him open. Feel like he has an opt or a shock here. Yep. Right, so Yeah, I think we're just going to... do we plus here? I think we do plus. I don't think they're going to be able to kill us here at 10. I mean, I could 100% be wrong, but if we need to, we can just cast this for 0 to gain 2 life. Oh. You prowessed, my friend. You prowessed. I just don't know. I don't know what their best draw is. Brainstorm's probably a really good draw for them. Lets them see 3 additional cards. It's pretty good as well. So if they were to draw Shock, let's say, this becomes a 5. And then we go to 6. Okay. I mean, they are living the dream over there. Now Shock does potentially kill me. So the good thing is they're going to have to make a judgment call on whether or not to kill Professor Onyx or go straight after me. Okay. I'm at 2. And so it begins. Going to 1. What if they have another Shock and they're trying to kill in response? Six, 9. Well, mana. The Chainer's Edicts. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. We'll go get him next turn. This is gonna be really hard for them to come back from. I had to play it that way. Like, I didn't really feel like they had another Shock. I felt like they would have went for it, but I still think it was beneficial for us to play it that way. Some people really do like to slow roll those burn spells. Oh man. Well, we were at 1. It's a good first game. All right, let's go. All right, well, we are going into game 2. Let's hydrate. Oh, the killer joke. All right, we go first. No Thoughtseize. I really do like the art on Sign and Blood. All right, well, let's say hello back since they were gracious enough to greet us. I'll say hello back again because they said hello again. Get out of here, my friend. All right. So, as crazy as it sounds, I think so. I'm thinking of either going to Grim Tutor for a Thought Seize or just for another land, potentially. We do have a Wrath, we do have an Extinction event. I think we're fine. So we'll get this for later. So getting a land there puts us at a guaranteed. Okay, oh, they're gonna main phase Collected Company. Oh, you're gonna probably regret that. Okay. Oh, you're probably gonna concede. Because we get to do this for odd and kill 3 of your creatures? Oh, yeah. Okay. So... Let's see what we're working with here. Oh, well. I mean... that could just accidentally end the game. So we do this. They sack the Imperious Perfect. They have to draw a Lord to actually kill the Onyx.
New job. You'll learn the power of death.
Okay. We're looking good. We are looking good, my friends. Right, ignore. So it begins.
I have impeccable study habits.
Trail creatures. Make sure we pay with that. Trail creatures. Alright, having to tap mana weirdly like that is weird. Oh. Victory. Well, when we face creature decks, this deck seems like it's going to be pretty strong. But I do see it having a lot of problem with control or very, very, very fast aggro deck. Burns. Alright, well, next game. Alright, well. We've played a lot of games with this deck, and we're probably right around a 50% win rate. Are we playing elves again? We go first? Alright. I mean, this is probably their best card. Hello. I don't have a turn 1 play, so we just start with the cards. Next turn we can Mindstone. They play probably a Visionary here. So we do potentially have access to 6 mana next turn, which is great. To do even that. So if I hit even, right? If I hit even, it's gonna leave with the Lana Royale if they play an imperfect. Plus something else. Be a 1/2 drop depending on land. – Maybe we just get something better. We just hope not to die, right? Four, six, seven. Definitely have a lot of mana. They definitely have access to a lot of mana. Okay. They're definitely expecting, so I could do 5, 6, 7. But what if I just do this for even? All right, then they think that's what we got. We lose? We're at 1? Remember, we do have to worry about this Crater Hoof Behemoth. Need to draw a card here. We still have access to 6 mana, so should be fine. Royal creatures. Oh, they didn't have a play there. That's huge. That's huge. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of life back. This isn't really going to be that crazy. But yeah, Crater Hoof just gets us, right? We're at 2. Oh. Oh, why you quit? Oh. Killer joke. Come back. Baby, come back. Oh, man. So we are surprisingly 3-0 with this deck. What if they would have drawn back-to-back Crater Hoof Behemoths there? They could have potentially pulled out the game. So. I think, again, I don't know our opponent's deck. It's possible they only had the 1. But typically that deck plays at least 2. And I don't think I would have conceded there. I would have at least seen me gain. All right, good game. Definitely did not expect to be 3-0 right now while filming. So we were playing last night. I was playing in Discord, and I was streaming it in Discord. And I was losing a lot of games with this deck. I guess just getting some decent matchups is all right. It's mono red. Got them Chandra sleeves that burn with a fury. What are you doing over there? I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, that's fine. What do we do here? So I could kill this, get my life back. Or I could potentially get rid of cards out of our hand, put us up to Extinction Event mana next turn. But if they play a 3-drop here, they have to do that end shock to get a card out of our hand. Actually really good. I'm gonna hold on here. Wait to see what they do and start dumping cards out of their hand. 3. We'll gain 3. Even if they could pump this out of kill range, I mean, we'd still gain 3. Bone Crusher, alright. Good extinction event that. Erebos for 4, we gain 2, go up to 18. Yep, we're just gonna hold off again. Should do it again. So take 2, then gain 4. What? Their turn 5. We're at 16. Helping them out just a tiny bit. I kill this. I don't know. We'll find out if we should have killed it. Oh, are we really only taking 1? I guess the most damage we take here is 4 if they have an Ember Cleave. They don't. Oh, that Chandra is gonna hurt. You can play it next turn. You don't have to play it this turn. Don't know what you're thinking. We're gonna deal a lot of damage to ourselves here, guys. So, okay, so that's gonna get rid of that. 4, 5, 2. Right, well. Does it matter now? I think it does. Go back up to 17. Pretty important. This is a dead card. Oh, it does hit Planeswalker, so I guess that is worth noting. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit there, dude. Oh my god, and you hit a Grim Tutor? That's pretty ridiculous. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's get rid of evils. Could do odds here. Could do odds also, but we're not going.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
Kind of paid off. Yeah, we're gonna take a little extra damage. We were taking 2 from that either way. So 3 makes 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I draw a swamp, I'm at 10 where I want to be. This is a free draw, but I have to draw a swamp. Yep, that's a swamp. All right. Right. Odds. Destroy some Chandras. And now we cross our fingers and clench our butt cheeks. That's pretty ridiculous. Give me something good. I'll take it. It deals with one of the threats, right? Okay, okay. All right. We don't die here. Please don't have an Ember Cleave. Okay. Oh, no. Seven, 8, 9, 10. What do we do? Do I kill? Hope for the best? I'm thinking. We cast this, kill. If we kill it with this, it dies. We go to 1 if we whiff. Be bad. I think we have to... This is really risky. Come on, my dude. I mean, if we would have hit a Tendrils on top of our deck, we would have been really good, but... Oh, come on, my friend. Hello. I swear to... Oh, I swear if you are just slow rolling a shock. This is the mind of a mono red player. Yeah, this might have been the wrong one action to take. Probably should just went to 1. Got a tried to hit a Tendrils. We get to cast Tendrils, we get 8 life. That's if we hit it, though. We have a very high chance for failure as well with the amount of cards in our deck still. All right, my friend. And I'm probably going to get all the comments thrown at me. This card would be bonkers if you got to return stuff from your opponent's graveyard. However, I didn't use any snow mana. so we could have done that plus Extinction Evented. Now we wait. And now we wait for the timeout. That's what's happening, right? Our opponent is timing out. This is kind of an unfortunate ending to a... I feel like that was a really good nail-biter of a game. Again, unless they're just slow playing a shock or something. Do I want to... I guess so, right? Get out of here. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. That should not have happened. We probably should have lost that game. So, good game. Yeah, pretty... God, pretty unfortunate there. Mono red. We were up in the air. I do feel like, though... I really want to keep this hand just because of the Thoughtseize, but all of the rest of the hand is bad. 3 4-drops and a 6-drop. No mana acceleration, no card draw. Keeping this. Rolls. Okay, that was a... That might have been our best draw there, other than a tome. Alright, are we getting Neostormed? Is that what's happening? Growth Spiral? Reel of Possibility. What is your deck, my friend? What is your deck? Or is this just the, Oh. What kind of combo deck are you playing? I'm gonna say land. Non-land, okay. Grape Shot, huh? Feel about that. Take a peek. Let's take a peek. I almost took the other Underworld Breach. Wish I could have taken the Faithless Looting. We're gonna drop here. We need to start getting some stuff put together. Alright, so they're just going to combo off with the Grinning and Grape Shot and probably Burgy. Ox Amber, okay. Did we lose here? Maybe. Can do this, right? I think our best draw is going to be... Ooh, they discarded the Breach. Interesting. Well, our hand is shaping up into utter garbage, but our opponent is not really doing much here. As soon as they... I feel like as soon as they start, though, we're probably... probably going to start off with Baral. Does that generate them enough mana? They have to be. They obviously choose non-land here, right? They actually hit a Burgi. Okay, so they are stuck with Burgi and Grape Shot, and we'll just do it real simple. And do we? Yeah, why not? You're gonna have to click a few more times if you want to combo off against us. I mean, 100% honesty, it might be beneficial for them to actually play this as the Horn side. That Horn side is going to draw them a lot of cards. Going for a Thoughtseize. Did not get a Thoughtseize. Want to see that, yeah, we're willing to discard stuff like that. Yeah, that should have been cast a long time ago, friend. Eights. Two, three, four, five, seven. I should have discarded one of them. So I should have activated her ability first. God bless. Give us a Thoughtseize. Ooh. Ooh.
I never thought I'd miss the library.
I think we're actually A right now if we hold this. All right, so what are we doing? What did they get? I don't want to add to their storm count yet. They have to kill us this turn. Good place to start. Okay. Going good so far. Okay, so that's an extra mana. Abundant Harvest is going to get a non-land. Faithless Looting. Not too bad. They have one card in their hand, right? Yep. Getting to flashback Faithless Looting for free is actually pretty busted. Still one card in their hand. So they're looking for a breach, right? So if they go down to where they only have a breach, then we're going to remove 8 cards from their graveyard, and I feel like we just hit their best 8 cards. And then we probably... doing a little surveilling, seeing what they have in their graveyard. Oh, yeah, that was a tough spot for them. We were definitely going to win. I don't understand how we're 5-0 with this deck right now. But, yeah. All right, well, good game. This should not be happening. EPP. I feel like the art on this elephant looks a little blurry. When it goes first, we don't have any ramp. How many early creature remove? Thought seizes. This hand is really bad against an aggro deck. See what we're playing against. Aggro deck. All right. Yep. All right, well, we got 2 gates out of here, which is good. I really just like to draw up Swamp here. Yep. Confirming that we cast 2 Thought Seizes. Don't know why you did not attack there. I guess I feel like it's beneficial to have more. Just put a stop set here. If they play a priest here and we actually hit a land, this is going to be pretty good extinction of land. Perfect. What are you gonna do, my friend? What you gonna do? Definitely getting rid of Woe Strider. I'll put another stop set upkeep here. Oh, yet another one? Who earns? Keep drawing land. Just keep drawing land, my friend. What you gonna do? At that point, honestly, it might have been beneficial for him to sack the creature to the Friction Tower. So it went to his graveyard as opposed to getting exiled. Wow, another Woe Strider. Must be nice to always have all the answers. I mean, we have to take that. That's land number 6.
Under my tutelage, even you.
Sack a goat and a Woe Strider.
It was going to die eventually anyway.
And so begins the bringing back, the escaping of the Woe Striders. Holy moly! They just flat out cast that God Pharaohs again. That's pretty scary. I don't think we can beat a God Pharaoh's gift. Alright. Well. Yeah, this is going to be almost impossible for us to win. They just get another Woe Strider back. What's crazy is these actually have the casting cost. They're not just, you know, 0 mana tokens. I guess we're on the let's draw another extinction event plan. Still don't think we win this, though. What's it gonna be? Alright. Good game. Kill us quickly and swift. Ah, 17 damage. Never felt so smooth. Not really, but alright, well, loss number 1. Alright, let's get this final boss battle going. Alright, it's time. Let the final battle begin. Alright, we go first. I'm going to keep this. This is a lot of damage to her. Alright, so... lot of cards we don't care about right now. And you drew another one. How fun. How fun, right? Four out of the 5 cards in their hand don't care about. About to village rights this? Oh, you're trying to get cards out so you can castle Lochtwain? I guess that's fine. This only removes from creatures, right? Give me a swamp. Not a swamp. I'll take it. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and utilize the fact that they're casting extra spells. We're just going to switch life totals. I hear switching life totals is usually pretty good. Kind of happy that they played that. Right? That gave us some, that definitely gave us some good information. So now maybe we hold off till we get another black mana. Take a look. I could have done this first, but I really just want to make sure that probably the worst card for us for some reason.
Open your books to page 17 or something.
So now this is potential lethal. I mean, it's lethal now anyway with just one spell, just by itself. Oh, good game. What a final boss battle. What a final boss battle. Alright everybody, welcome back to the wrap-up, and we did a way better than what I thought we were going to do. So we actually managed to go 6-1. We lost to a, what was it, a mono black Gate to the Afterlife, God Pharaoh's Gift deck. So that was a deck that we completely forgot was a thing. We actually played that in a video a long time ago. That deck is really powerful. We actually managed to get rid of 2 of his Gate to the Afterlives, and then he just hard cast a God Pharaoh's Gift and just got us that way. I felt like we were actually winning that game until he just decided to spend 7 mana and get us real good. But we did play a lot of creature decks. We played the same Elves deck twice in a row. He did concede the second game that we played. When we were at 2 life, he Crater Hoofed, got us down to 2. You know, we killed the Crater Hoof because that was his only creature, and then he scooped as soon as we did that. I don't agree with that, but again, I don't know his deck. Maybe that was his only haste creature, and he knew that we were going to take over the following turn. But yeah, again, this deck, I feel like it's a pretty decent deck. It's nothing that you're going to go win a Pro Tour with or a Grand Prix or anything like that, or whatever they're calling these big tournaments nowadays. But I do feel like it is. You do have a pretty good chance in here. I'm not 100% set. If I were going to change some of the cards in the deck, I do want to let you guys know. I would probably change the tutors to the Masterminds acquisitions. I would probably also change the Blood on the Snows out of the deck. I don't think we necessarily need the ability to bring back our Professor Onyx. One thing that I didn't really bring up in the beginning is that it's really you have to have these snow-covered swamps in play for this interaction to work. Because if you were to feed your mana, your snow mana, into the Cabal Stronghold, it actually filters from snow into just regular black mana, so then that doesn't work. So unfortunately, that's kind of like a non-bow. But again, I still think this card is still worth being played in this iteration of the deck. Again, if we change Mastermind's Acquisitions for this, we get a 7-card sideboard. I think this allows us at that point to bring in cards like Languish, or maybe even Eldest Reborn, or the Elder Reborn, or whatever the heck it's called. The 5-mana saga that makes them sack a creature, discard a card, and then you get to reanimate something. So I do think there's a place in there for this. Also think that there might be a place in this deck for potentially another Sign in Blood. But yeah, I would probably put a 4th Professor Onyx in the sideboard if we're playing Mastermind's Acquisitions. And then I just play a whole bunch of other stuff in the sideboard, like maybe one Ugin, and then just other to win the game, and other forms of control. So that is what we did. And again, we went 6-1. I felt like we just got really good pairings. Again, don't expect to go 6-1 with this deck. We got really, really lucky. Yeah. So again, tell Mr. Dandelion happy birthday. It is his birthday, and would love to see him get some love. Check out his channel, links down below. And also, if you like the video, like the deck, check out all of our cool links down below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those cool things. Help the YouTube algorithm as much as you can. Big thumbs up usually works just great. So, all right, guys, with that being said, thanks again so much for tuning in to today's video. Tendrils of Onyx. Hope you all stay safe. We'll see you next time.